Should you rent or should you buy? That is the big question right now with interest rates and affordability of homes. And I want to talk to you more about that and give you some options, so stay tuned. Okay guys, I am down here in actually one of my favorite communities for condos and townhouses. You can see the condos behind me down here in Lehigh by the new Primary Children's Hospital. And I'm coming to you from here today because I want to talk about the affordability factor and if it's right to rent or buy. Now first, let me tell you, I am a proponent of making sure you can afford this, okay? So I'm not pushing you. If this is not something affordable for you, then you should absolutely rent and do what's best in your scenario. However, if you are able to afford rent, there is a good chance that you can afford a condo and buying it, because after all, if you are renting, you are paying 100% interest. You have absolutely nothing to show for it in 2 or 3 years when you're ready to move on, versus a condo like what you see behind me. They're built just like apartments and same setup as an apartment building, but you have something to show for it. You have something you're working towards, even at a 7% interest rate. So I want to show you inside this particular condo, and you can see how much it does look like an apartment while I talk about this. This was shocking to me when I actually looked at the numbers and really thought about it. If you were to rent for 3 years at $2,000 a month flat fee, you would have spent $72,000 on rent that you will not see a dime of. Even if you rent for 2 years, you're talking $48,000. This is what I mean by 100% interest on rent. Now, if you were to take that $48,000 or $72,000 that you were paying towards rent and pay that towards a condo that you own, you at least have a chance that when you are ready to upgrade or you're ready to move, whatever the situation is, that money you've paid toward your own loan, you sell your condo or you can even rent it out. But if you sold it, you would then have hopefully equity in your condo to be able to take that money. Let's say you paid $48,000 over 2 years. Maybe you have $60,000 now in equity that you're going to make when you sell. And that is what it's all about. If you were renting, you would not have that money at all to put towards something else. Now, this is something that I tell my kids all the time. You have to start somewhere. And there is nothing wrong with starting in a condo and working your way up. That's really how real estate always has come about, is you start somewhere. That's why they came up with the term starter home. You start somewhere and you upgrade and go up from there. Now, I am not a lender. You need to speak to a qualified lender to get the terms of loans, but I just want to give you an example. If you were to purchase a condo at $325,000 sales price with 5% down at a 7% interest rate, your monthly payment would be just under $2,300 a month, approximately. Now, that does not include your HOA dues, and that does not include your insurance. So you need to keep that in mind. But to give you an idea, these units behind me, when I looked online, they're renting for anywhere from $1,800 to $2,400 a month. And currently, there are over 150 active listings in just Salt Lake and Utah County of condos that are $325,000 or less. Now, these condos here, these are 3-bedroom condos for about $325,000. Some are a little bit more, but you can find them. Now, not all of the condos that are available for sale are brand new or are finished as nice as these, but I came out here to kind of give you an idea. Amenities are going to be kind of comparable to what you would get in an apartment, depending on the condos you're looking at. A lot of them have pools, playgrounds, walking trails, things like that, just like an apartment building would have. So I hope you found the video helpful today and gave you some things to think about when it comes time to renting or buying. If you have any real estate related questions, I'd love to connect with you. You can shoot me a text, send me an email, do what you got to do, but get in touch with me. But as always, make it a great day.